Welcome back to Overtake, guys. This is Misfit.
And I'm Kel.
Now we're going to move on to some of the changes that we're going to see. Non-roster-wise, what to look out for when you're coming in, finite, definite stuff that's going to happen.
Right.
And some theoretical stuff from us.
Right.
Let's talk about the map pool. We're going to have a different map pool this time around, which is, I'm sure London's rejoicing in the 3 games they lost. Now, the order of, the games where they're going to play them, it looks like they're changing them right now. First off, we'll do our 2 CPs. Last time we had Anubis and...
Horizon.
Oh, sorry, Anubis and Horizon.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're going to have Hanamura
and Volskaya.
One of my favorite maps. I love Volskaya. Hanamura, it depends on the day. It depends on what I'm playing.
Right.
Or what I feel like playing that day. But those 2 maps I think they're drastically different than the other 2.
Yeah.
And going to see a lot different play on some of those.
Definitely.
Hanamura, point A, you're going to see a lot of stationary defense.
Yeah, we might see some more
of that Orisa.
We might see some Orisa, we might see some, maybe some Torb, but I doubt it just because at this level, Torb is just so easy for them to counter because these guys are just so
New York
good.
will bust out Torb once in a while.
Yeah.
What I want to see is someone go Molten Core and just hammer people to death. That's what I want from Torbjorn. So you're reworking Torbjorn, make the hammer more deadly. That's my only ask for that. Yeah, Hanamura's going to be a little different. It's not like Horizon where you have the stagnant, where you have a lot of high ground, because you just on point A. And point B, you're kind of backed up against the wall, defense-wise, where you're on low ground. I mean, you can go high ground when you get in there, but at some point you got to bounce down onto that point. You're going to see some different play on that. This could be where you start seeing your triple tank.
Yeah.
Stuff and
to bust through those big defenses
on
for
point
sure.
A.
I think we're going to see some really
some Reaper.
Some Reaper. We'll see. Yeah, we'll definitely see some Reaper. I feel like on this map.
Point B is a decent.
I despise both. These are my 2 least favorite 2 CP maps in the entire game. But at the same time, I am so excited.
I like watching pros play this.
To see pros play both of these maps is just a joy. After watching the World Cup on Hanamura, I cannot wait to see what some of these guys play.
And then you're going to have the Psycho Widow play on attack.
Yep.
Which I think they're going to run that. You're going to see that Orisa Roadhog.
It's going to be similar to how they were playing the beginning part of Junkertown, I feel like.
Minus the Bastion.
Yeah, minus the Bastion. We might even see some Hanzo.
Yeah, with the Hanzo is decent on there. Especially with that wall, he's got that, you got the Sonic Arrow.
Yeah. And
you can do some damage with him. And there's guys that can. Like Dallas, you put a
Seagull on Hanzo. Oh my god. He's probably one of the better Hanzo players in the league.
So let's move on to Volskaya. That's a pain in the ass map, but I like it.
Yeah. And again, I'm really excited to see what these guys do on that. I think we'll see kind of more traditional lineups for this one.
Get ready for Widow highlights.
See some Pharah. I think we're going to see a lot of Pharah on that.
You'll see a lot of Widow on there, too.
A lot of Widow. See some Junkrat, I feel like.
Junkrat. You're going to see some Orisa on that point B.
Yeah, and then we'll definitely see some... I think we'll see some really excellent McCree play.
Yeah.
That's a really good map for McCree.
It is. And it's going to be I think point B, you might have a little bit tank heavy coming in.
Yeah.
But point A, you can run a standard 2-2-2.
Yeah, and then
going in there.
Trying to go after point B if you're on attack, I think we'll see a lot of dive, and then on defense we'll see a lot of anti-dive. So
teams like Houston are gonna.
Yeah, Houston is gonna
do what Houston does. Yeah,
on Volskaya on point B.
Jake on defense with the rat.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see some of those.
That's a hard map sometimes. That
it really is.
That point B is just.
But there's some really interesting points of attack that some of these guys do that you just don't see in regular ladder matches.
Yeah, you're gonna see the people coming around that back and the side.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna see a lot of that on the right hand side if you're attacking.
The right hand side on the
jumping over
area,
the back.
You'll see some Pharahs going around there. We'll probably see some
soldiers.
Divas,
you can get some soldiers if you can do the rocket jump thing.
Oh yeah, all these guys can do that.
Yeah, I can't. I just kill myself.
Right.
Tracer.
Yeah,
there's going to be,
we'll see some Tracer, some Winston, all that good, all those super mobile characters. I think we'll definitely see.
And they take it to the level of where they go around all the way around the back. I've noticed, not just back, and you take that quick quick turn
corner,
in.
Yeah.
They go around back to where that health pack is by the spawn room.
Yep. And then sometimes they'll take the high ground up there too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really excited to see some of these, and then some we might see go up on the left side.
Yeah.
I think that's probably a little more. That's a little easier for these guys to defend. So we'll probably see a little less of that. We're not going to see a Bastion camping up on the freaking the right thing. That's not going to happen. I would love to see that. My God, I would love
Bastion
to see
or a Torbjorn fucking
Torb turret on there.
Where Torb is just sitting in the room waiting for molten core.
Right.
Throwing armor packs down.
But I think we'll see some really fun matches on those. But yeah, that's another one. That's another one where we could see some triple tank. We'll probably see.
You'll see a lot of Moira on defense on that. It's a good area for Moira on defense.
Yeah, and then
at least I think so. I've the best matches I've had with Moira have been on that point beat defense. It's not because of the length of it. It's because you can get those shots when people are trying to come in those corridors.
Yeah, that's a real weird things. You can throw in that death orb, or if your team is in there, you can throw your healing orb and just keep them all held up for a long time. And
you're going to see some Sombra on defense there too, because there's only 3-4 health packs.
And they're vital health packs.
Yeah, because there's the one big one when you're coming in on the
one in
left,
that little room on the right hand side if you're defending. Yep.
And then there's the one back behind the point.
Yeah.
And I think there's another one up top somewhere.
Well, there's the one behind the point on the left side if you're defending, and then on the right side in the in like the office area.
Yeah. By the vending machine thing there, yeah. And then there's one up top on one of those little weird office room things up there. But that's a place where she can take over that map.
And I think we'll see a lot of Zarya on this map too.
Yeah, this is a good Zarya map.
I would hope so. It is her homeland.
Yeah, it's funny how that works,
right? Like we'll see a lot more Hanzo on Hanamura, and we'll see more Zarya on Volskaya.
Yeah,
and then
and Genji, the other Shimada.
Yep.
Hey, I didn't say something mean. I was nice to
you were nice to a Shimada brothers.
Let's be nice to a Shimada day.
So let's move on to the King of the Hill maps.
Yes.
We're getting one that we've seen a little bit of before, but it was the
overtime
map with Li Jing. And we kind of already have an idea of what we're going to see on that, but I think
a lot of different stuff.
Yeah. So that's what's really exciting is that's a map where you see some real weird compositions. You get a lot more Reinhardt, you get a lot of Zarya, you get a lot of
Roadhog. You're not going to see you're not going to see a tank grouping like we've had for the last, I'd say, year with the dive with dive comps and all that, and D.Va Winston.
Yeah.
You might see Winston, but you're going to see more of that the old school quote unquote. You're going to see the Zarya Reinhardt Roadhog.
Yeah.
Which. Some
Orisa in
and some Orisa, yeah, throwing Orisa in there.
You do the double shield with the Zarya. That's a lot of shielding.
And just keep bubbling your DPS. I'm sure you're gonna run Genji Tracer,
and then with that, I feel like we see a lot of Sombra.
Yeah,
but
you're gonna see more Sombra if they keep running. The easiest way to get rid of the shields, other than Junkrat, is to hack them with Sombra.
Yep. So yeah, that's enough about Li Jing. The other one that I'm really excited about to see these guys play on is Nepal.
I love Nepal.
That's probably my favorite King of the Hill map.
Yeah.
If we don't see Sombra on this map, something is wrong, and we've apparently been playing this game for years.
Maybe that's why when I go on there I have 45 hacks.
Right. So I'm really excited to see some of the Sombra play we got on there. I think we'll also see some of the weirder. Some of the weirder.
This is a good Zen map.
Yeah, it's a really
every map. Zen's going to be in the
most
mix.
Of these games.
But you can just hang back in some of those places and just
wreak havoc.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see some, and then I think we'll see a lot more Reinhardt.
Yeah.
On that map as well.
This is maps where you're gonna see some Lucio.
Some Junkrat. We'll see some Lucio.
Especially on
the Temple one.
The Temple one, you're gonna see Lucio with the boop ability, and you're gonna see Farah in the mix too.
We'll see Farah
on that one. You're not gonna see her. The one with the wicker is kind of not a good Farah or the lattice.
I think we really only see Farah on. Well, actually, she doesn't work too bad on the Temple one.
Yeah.
Once she gets into that area, she's fine.
And then with their blast back there.
Yeah.
That's dangerous if you're running around on that point.
But definitely on the the elevated. That's not temple. I can't not remember what that one is called.
Sanctuary. Sanctuary is inside. Temple's on the outside.
Yeah, temple's the outside. Sanctuary's the inside. Yeah, that's right. So on temple, on the outside temple one, we'll see a lot of Pharah, I feel like, as well.
Yeah, and you're gonna see some traditional divey things on this one, which is not bad.
No,
but without Mercy in there, it's gonna be a race to get who gets set up.
Yes,
and that's the big thing on this one. Mm-hmm. Where and how you set up.
Right.
Especially on the Sanctuary. That one's tough, and the temple one on the outside. The one.
I think we'll see some really fun Junkrat play.
Yeah, exactly.
From this map.
The village one's the wild card one, just because of how the point is set up.
Yeah.
Well, that's where you're gonna get your Zarya.
We're gonna see some May. We're gonna see some Zarya, Reinhardt, like the slow push in.
Yeah. Calculated slow push in.
Yeah.
But it's still not going to stop people from running Genji and Tracer on that, on some of that stuff. And, you might get a Sombra in there. But I think, and you're probably going to see more 76.
Yeah.
And Reaper.
Yeah.
Because if they start showing these tanks,
you're going to see a lot of Reaper.
Yeah.
And I'm very, especially, also, if they're going to be running all the tanks and the Sombra, Reaper's a great counter to Sombra, because one headshot, she's gone.
Toast. Yeah,
and these guys will just absolutely
and with just the meaty targets,
shred some of these people or some of these tanks and whatever.
I mean, if you guys watch some of the Temple of Anubis on Point B, we saw a lot of Prophet playing Reaper on there, and he just destroyed people.
Yeah.
And you take these guys aim with that amount of damage, and
maybe we'll see some Doomfist in there too.
Yeah, you could see some Doomfist on this. This isn't a bad map for Doomfist, actually.
Yeah. So let's move on to the hybrid maps.
Yes,
these are some other ones I'm really excited to see. I mean, honestly, I'm really excited to
see the whole different map.
All the maps that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
Because some of these are some of my favorite maps.
I don't think they're throwing Junkertown in yet.
Blizzard World.
Blizzard World.
No Blizzard World yet.
I think that's going to be stage 3.
We'll see until stage 3. And so,
because they got some kinks in there. They said they still had to work out or something like that.
I think that, and then they might, between now and then, they might be able to throw out another map.
I think, next up in their
it should be another
hero, and then it'll be Uprising, or whatever their Uprising event is the next one, and then map.
And then a map.
And then,
so we might not see a new map until maybe stage 4,
which we won't see until the next season.
And we might not see a new map until next season.
As far as the league's concerned, but we'll see Blizzard World, I'm sure.
Yeah, we'll definitely see Blizzard World at some point in the overall.
Plus,
season.
These guys don't play quick play and stuff, so they haven't really played on Blizzard World that much.
Yeah.
So because they'll stream ladder, and it's not. Is it on ladder yet? I think it's not until next season, season 9.
Yeah, it might not be. Because I don't think I've had any of my placement matches. Were on Blizzard World.
No, they're
all the other ones.
All on fucking Hollywood and everyone I've had 5 matches been Hollywood and fucking Horizon.
Oh, we had that one on Kings Row.
Oh, on Kings Row. That's right.
But that actually brings us into our next one. Our hybrid maps. Kings Row and Hollywood.
I think Kings Row is my favorite map.
Kings Row is far and away my favorite map in this game. I love it. It's so fun. You can run some really weird comps, and it works. Yeah. And it's just a fun map. It's really well designed.
Yeah.
It's really long. I like that too.
Yeah, I like the length of it. I like I just like where you can go and what you can do. You can run so many different things. You can do
There's so many different places you can go to set up different dives or different comps and all that good stuff.
And I'm sure
we're going to see some really. This is where we probably see the most varied compositions.
Point to point, I think, too.
Yeah, point to point. Exactly.
Kind of like Eichenwald was, is where you go in with your meatball thing to try and take the first point.
Right.
Or you go in with your Pharah Junkrat scenario to take the point, and then you're switching over on offense to maybe a more mobile to get up the hill.
Right, and with have some of those, and have some of them go up some of the side areas, because there's a lot of above areas that you're going to see a lot of these guys sneaking up and going around and trying to get into the back lines.
Yeah, you're going to see it on that and the middle point to point after you get the initial point, to point the second point on that map,
going through the city,
that's going to be interesting.
I'm really excited.
There's so many different ways to run that,
and this is going to be almost the exact opposite of Numbani, where I feel like that is such a that can be such a bitch to try to push that.
That's more of a bitch than the last one, I think.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the biggest advantage that the last point has is that you're closer.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's not nearly the run back that you have on Numbani.
No.
And then there's just a lot more choke and just more places you can post up and really put a good stop on.
There are places where on defense that, normal play, you don't see that much, but you could take, so before you get around the corner to the second point, there's that elevated area, that shelf up there, it's right across from the diner with the big health pack in it.
Yeah.
You could park your Orisa, Roadhog, Widowmaker thing up there.
Yep.
Maybe not. Widow's good in certain areas on that map. There's some of those areas get too tight there's no room. But if you have the barrier, it doesn't really matter.
Right.
But you can run that. It has that scaffolding weird thing going around. There's so many places to do shit. Or you can,
I feel
go
like
all speed.
It's going to be a very speedy on both offense and defense.
You're definitely, if you don't like Tracer and fucking Genji, you might be in trouble.
Right.
on this map. Especially Tracer. That's a fun... it's her home map. It's fun to play Tracer on that. There's so many places to fucking go and just creep around and sneak up on people.
Yeah,
that's my favorite map,
we'll see some really good play on that map.
Yeah.
And then somewhat similarly on Hollywood, I think it'll be a little less varied on what we're going to see. We'll definitely see some Pharah on point A. It's going to... I feel like... this is going to play a little similarly to Eichenwald.
Eichenwald, yeah. If you're running the Pharah and it's going well and you get uncontested, I think they're going to keep it.
Yeah.
But if not, I think they're going to switch to the Genji.
Right, and you could definitely run Pharah on the second part of it as well.
Yeah.
And then once you get to the third, that's kind of where you'll definitely have to change off of the Pharah.
Yeah.
Which is not nearly as effective at that point.
No, because there's too many. It's open, but kind of you got high ground and stuff where...
Yeah. There's just a lot more opportunity for
these guys to do stuff.
Yes.
Which, speaking of Hollywood, that's going to be our other hybrid.
Yeah. So, I think we're going to see...
This is the first one. The first part is kind of weird.
Yeah.
That's another one you can run
this is one we're definitely going to see some Pharah.
Oh, yeah, you're going to see Pharah on this one.
No question
about it. You can run
it.
Pharah all the way to the... because there's a lot of open sky there. And she's almost necessary on that first part.
Yeah.
As far as the way these guys play.
Right.
But it's also a good place where you can Orisa like Anubis. You can do some of that Anubis Orisa high ground with, your Widow behind and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And don't forget the elevator with Torbjorn.
Mm-hmm.
Down the point in the car.
Well, we'll see that. What's her name? Some Widowmaker up on there.
Yeah.
I think we'll see some Junkrat over there. We'll definitely see a lot of Junkrat on this map in general.
I think when you get more... Because I'm not a big fan of him on King's Row.
Yeah.
But this one's a little bit better, especially when you get to the western area.
Yeah.
That's some fun... Because you can get up top and just rain fucking grenades down.
I can't wait to see what Jake is doing on there. That's going to be...
Yeah.
You think he was wreaking havoc on freaking... which one was that?
Horizon.
Up
in the rafters.
Yeah. And this, oh man, he's
going to be insane.
Wrecking up on those light fixtures and stuff. It's going to be stupid.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. So yeah, that's really exciting. I think we're going to see
this is a good I like playing Roadhog on this map. I mean, that's me.
Yeah. I think we'll see some really fun play on this.
Yeah.
That's all for the hybrid ones. Let's move on to the escort maps. We're getting Route 66 and Watchpoint Gibraltar.
Yes. Finally.
Man, I've been waiting. I want to see them on Watchpoint.
Yeah, Watchpoint's
so bad.
That's such a good map too.
That's an excellent map.
The way it's set up, you got to change up and
they're going to be. I feel like this is going to be one that's going to have basically 3 different metas for each section.
Yeah,
and that's going to be on offense and defense.
There's so many different ways you can play that too, and the high ground's weird. I mean, if you get the high ground and you're staying up there, it's great.
Yeah.
But it's so narrow and weird. If you got good D.Va or you got Genji or you got someone that can,
you could get some sneaking the payload where where you're forcing them to jump down because they can't quite get the angle on you because of the way the high ground is set up.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna set up for some really interesting play.
When you get into that inside part too,
well, then it's going to be the battle of who takes over the top of the ship.
Yeah, the top of the ship and maintains control.
Yes.
with some form A, because you can't just run around with Tracer and Genji up there. I mean, you need some kind of force up there, which you're probably going to see more Orisa.
Yeah.
To be brutally honest. Orisa, but you're still going to have your Winston and D.Va are kind of weird on that part of the map. I like, but
I
Winston
feel like
more than D.Va is. It's a hard part of the map to figure it out.
We're going to see some more...
you're going to see dives.
Some more... Yeah, we'll see... I mean, we'll definitely see both of them, but we could see... I mean, that's one where Zarya can work really well,
Zarya can work in there, too.
You can see some... I mean, definitely some Roadhog, especially if the other team is going super heavy shields. You just put in Roadhog and just eat through those shields as fast as you can.
Right click. And these guys can hook guys that are up on that.
Yep.
Because that... For high ground, that's lower than the normal high ground, it seems like to me.
Right.
Those, like, the scaffoldings by the... Not up on top of the ship, but like the scaffolding that goes around.
And that could be another place where we see some Pharah too.
Yeah.
These guys could really be evasive enough as Pharah to really confuse the hell out of them and just
this is a good Ana map too.
Yeah.
You're going to see your top level Ana players on this one.
Oh yeah.
Especially in the middle. That middle part, because you can go up there and you can just kind of not hang out necessarily, but you can kind of stay out of harm's way, heal up with a scope, throw your pee bottle at people.
Well,
sleep darts.
Yeah, just that middle part in general, I think is going to be it's going to probably produce some of the most exciting points that we see in the entire league, and I'm really excited to see that because that's just exciting.
Of any chunks of a map, other than like some of the 2 CP maps, I think that middle part of Gibraltar is one of the hardest to take.
Yes.
And defend. Really.
Yeah, of any of the middle parts.
You gotta think when you're playing that. You can't just go nuts.
Of any of the either hybrid or just straight escort maps, I think that is far and away the hardest to take. Other than probably the only other one that puts up a fight is Dorado.
Yeah, Dorado. Yeah, Dorado's kind of rough.
So I think it's going to be similar to that, but I think it's going to be even better than what we saw in Dorado.
Yeah, and
in the last stage.
The good thing is we don't know who is great at these maps and who's not. So you're going to go in. I mean, eventually you're going to go, wow, Philadelphia's terrible on not Lijiang or whatever.
Right.
They do way better on Kings Row than they do on Hollywood.
Right. And then the last map we haven't covered yet is Route 66.
I'm up in the air about this one. I'm kind of like, there's days where
I think this is the one where we see, like, the most disparity.
Yeah.
Because, like, basically, with that map, it's, like, one of those things, like, once you get past, like, if you're on offense, once you get past the gas station...
Yeah.
It's just smooth sailing. Because taking that second part is, like, it's like... Cutting butter with a hot knife, and then the last part is really hard.
It depends on how they defend the high ground too. Yeah. Which this is also the outside is good Pharah.
Yeah.
Area.
I think we'll see some good Pharah play. We'll see. You're
gonna see some different stuff on this one, and I don't think you're gonna see crazy stuff. Not like where you can see on.
Honestly, I could see some May coming into this, especially on that first point defending. Because there's some really good places for her to hide.
This is a good Doomfist map, too.
Yeah, some good Doomfist.
There's a lot of places, sneaky places, like especially like between the first point and the inside. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of places to hide around the corner and take out supports and stuff.
Right, and then I feel like what's really exciting about this map is just that last point is just always that's
a dogfight.
Yeah, and but that's going to really set up some really awesome play. Yeah,
Houston
really good.
You can have some problem with Junkrat on that one.
Yeah, Boston, I think, is going to play really well on that.
All right, guys, so that is pretty much your solid knowledge for what's going to happen in the upcoming stage. So don't forget to subscribe,
hit us up on Twitter, all that good stuff.
Hit us up on We'll be on Twitch at some point, and we'll talk to you later.
Talk to you guys later.